Okay, Mary, thank you for taking this video on customer groups. I thought you'd be the perfect person to do this video for the Diamonds because you have about 2,000 people, is that right, on your customer group?
Yes,
Yeah.
correct.
And you have more traction than anyone that I know in our team, and we have most of the top salespeople a part of our organization. It's been something you've really focused on the last couple of years, even though I do remember sitting with you about 6 or 7 years ago when you and I were deciding whether or not we should go on social media or not.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now you've made it part of everything that you do, and your repurchasing rate with your customers is incredibly high. You've got great loyalty. You're consistently sponsoring because your customers always see a lot about your life. They know what's going on. They feel like they're your best friend. And I think your customer group has got so much to do with that you're so dedicated to keeping it consistent and just helping people realize that it's less about sales and more about them actually understanding who your brand is and creating a beautiful feeling when they go onto your page. So do you want to talk the girls through, why you think customer pages are important and then sort of the balance of information that you tend to put on there?
Yeah, so when I started Intimo, I didn't have Facebook. And probably, a couple of years after starting my business, I got Facebook and I created my group. And I've got a secret group. Some people have a closed group. It's worked so good. Like initially I wasn't into social media, but it's been so good for my business because what I do is when I go to a booking, when I'm filling out the customer's form, I fill out her name, address, email, mobile. I then ask her, are you on Facebook, straight away? So one of the things I automatically do. And then if she says yes, I grab my phone and I find her straight away and I tell her I'm going to add you to my private group where I have competitions, specials, all the new releases, so you'll be able to see everything on there, and you'll be able to contact me if there's any problems with anything or you need to order anything, so you can keep in touch with me at any time. So I add the customer straight away then and there. Once they accept me, I tell them you'll have to click join group to stay into my group, and I often do different things on my group. So I do competitions often. I just to get people engaging and interacting, and I also post. I probably post about 3 times a week, I reckon, on average. And I try and mix it up. So one time I might put something about Intimo, and another time I might put something more personal, and then another time I might put up a quote. So I try and mix it up a little bit because I'm on a lot of customer groups from other brands, and I just find people, like for example, a Tupperware, they'll just post Tupperware and that's it. And I just look at it and I just skip past it. Yeah. So I use my Facebook for my business. That's why I got it and that's why I use it. And to tell you the truth, even when I post, even personal stuff on my normal page, I do that for a reason, because I want my customers to look at me and think, oh, she's not only Intimo. She does do fun stuff with her family. She does go on holidays. So I want them to see the good work-life balance that I've got. So that's why I do what I do. And then it's a really good tool for me as well. So when I'm contacting a customer, like if I'm doing my Go Zones or I'm contacting a customer about something, I always look on their Facebook page first to see what they've been doing. So if they've been in Bali or whatever, then I know how to start my conversation when I get on that phone. So, I noticed you're in Bali. Oh my God, how exciting, and I'll just have a conversation with them about that. So I use it to my advantage, and it's been really good for my business because that's a good way of staying in contact with your customers. Yeah. I try and and, comment on my customers' posts often. Because it's, I think it's like 8 or 10 points of contact before they even, probably even think about joining your business. So just a comment on their post, a like, just try and interact with them. And that's how I use my customer group. Yeah.
So good. So good. And I think that's right. It's kind of like you can't expect for them to want to be interested in your life unless you're interested in theirs. Yeah. So, it doesn't take that long, sort of 5-10 minutes a week just to go through your wall and, like people's stuff. So that's a really good point, Moo. So you do 3 posts a week. So what balance of sort of Intimo, personal, inspiration would you do?
A balance. Okay. So, like I said before, I'll probably post 3 times a week. So maybe there might be 2 posts of Intimo, then I might do 1 personal one, then I might do an Intimo one again, then I might do a quote. So it's always a little bit more Intimo, but try and mix it up with a bit of personal and, you know, just throwing in a quote every now and again. And I find, you know, when you do like even videos on your group, people love that. They love to see your face. That's why I often post what I'm wearing when I go to my bookings. So I take a photo about what I'm wearing. So it's not just, okay, check out this new release that's come out today. It's always like something I'm wearing, or something, you know, that, you know, someone in the team's done or whatever. So I try and get on and do videos and photos as much as I can.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, is that your page is like real life. Like, people can relate to you. Not everyone is, you know, got this perfect glamorous life where, you know, 2 kids, a dog, a picket fence, and, you know, size 8 body. You really glamorize the fact that, you know, life is not perfect, and, you know, being a woman is not perfect. I've often reflected on some of the quotes and stuff that you put up. Like, it's all about being real and loving yourself, and you know, just being comfortable with the skin that you're in. So, I mean, I think it just goes back to that old thing at Intimo, like, how are you making your customers feel in the bedroom? How are you making your potential team members feel? And how do you make people feel when they look on your page? So your content is mostly quite original, Moo. Like, you obviously, you know, it comes naturally now, but if you're doing something with your team, you'll take a photo. If you're at an expo event, you're like, I'm at the baby expo, come and visit me. It's not like, oh, I'll go onto Intimo Corporate's Pinterest or Intimo account, screenshot it, and just copy what they've written. It sounds like you.
Yeah, so I try and keep it really personal, and I always get comments from customers saying, oh my God, your family's so beautiful, like your daughter's grown up so much. So they're watching. Don't think that they're not watching. They're watching every move that you make. So, you know, and I'm very professional. Like, I never post anything, you know, negative or anything. Like, if I'm having a bad day or whatever, everything's always professional. And, you know, like, and I do try and post a lot of personal stuff just to show people that I've got like the best work-life balance, that, you know, you can do this too. Because I tell people I was just a normal person that came and just gave it a go. And, you know, like, you can do it too. Because often people say, I'm not a salesperson, or I'm not this. It's not about sales. It's all about building relationships. And if you can build those relationships, those customers will come to your open houses. They will come see you at your home. They'll feel comfortable to be around you. But if they haven't got that relationship with you, they won't even ask that question. And another way of getting people into my group is, I say I have a big sale once a year, and if you're in my group, you'll be invited to that.
Amazing.
So everyone wants to come to my open house. So,
So true. So true. So, and just one other thing. One other thing I thought would be nice to do is you've often done like competitions and stuff, which has created like a lot of excitement on your page. Do you want to talk the girls through how that works?
Yeah, so for example, I've done lots of competitions over the years, and I'll put up a post just say on Valentine's Day, and I'll say something along the lines of, who wants to win this beautiful red set? So you've got the Amore set at the moment, or whatever's out at the moment, and then I'll write something like, you know, post a picture of your loved one. It could be your pet, your animal, your husband, your partner, whatever, and tell me why, you know, like, they're so special. So often, like, when I do something like that, it's not even really Intimo related. It's just something about them, and they, you get all these different comments, and people like liking each other's comments, and people interacting with each other. And then often you'll get people writing, oh my God, I need new bras, or I need to have that set, or whatever. So even though you're doing the competition and you're giving away something for free, you're still interacting with your customers, and people looking at that and thinking, oh, I need to get in contact with her, or whatever. And I've done things like, you know, I've thrown a whole heap of briefs in a bowl once, and guess how many briefs are in that bowl? Like, just things like that, just to get people interacting. So I probably do one competition a month. Like, I love giving stuff away for free. And I try and target my winners. So it's usually a recruit lead, or someone that, like, you know, I want to win that. You know, someone, you know, not just randoms that just come on and you never see them or whatever. It's more people that I want to try and interact with, and you know, maybe she's very close to joining the business, or you know, yeah, that's so true. And I suppose the other way to capitalize off the competition is, you know, anyone that went into the draw, you can also gift them with something as well, a $10 or a $25 voucher, or so often there'll be one winner, but then I'll write on the post. So I'll do up a new post to congratulate the winner. So it'll often be a video of me drawing the winner out or whatever, and then I'll say, look out on your inboxes. I have some runner-up prizes.
Great.
there could be like, you know, I've got 10 runner-up prizes, but what I normally do is I don't really select, I just send everyone that pretty much entered that competition a runner-up prize, and that's usually like a $25 voucher to use at their next visit in my pop-up shop or whatever. So, you know, or their next order or whatever. So again, $25, you can work that out. When you put bookings through, you can put it in for half price. You know, if you've got credits, you can get it for free. If you've got vouchers, you can get it for free. But it's just all about bringing people to you and, you know, trying to sell them more than like, you know, of course, that $25.
Great excitement, lots of touch points, all of that sort of stuff.
Yeah, and so many people are like, oh my God, thank you so much. That's so nice. Like, you know, for $25, and they'll place an order for like $300 or whatever.
I always think customer competitions are also really cool to do when we have customer promos as well, because often the $25 voucher will come back with, okay, I'll have this set. And it's like, well, if you buy one more bra, you get, you know, a free t-shirt or whatever.
The other day I put a special on my group because, you know how Intimo have the customer promotion. So at the moment they've got spend $229.50 and you get the Modal tee for free. I just put up a post saying complimentary shipping, complimentary briefs, complimentary Modal tee. Just spend, you know, $229.50 or something like that. And I had about like 4 people contact me.
Oh, good.
And I do my I do them really short. So I might post it at 6 and it ends at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're quite quick and they're short. And then next day, sometimes I'll get messages saying, oh, I missed your competition, or I missed your, you know, special. Can I still do it? And, you know, of course they can, but they don't know that. Yeah. So I don't post anything like, oh, spend $229.50 and Intimo's going to give you this free t-shirt.
Yeah.
I never say it's from Intimo. It's always from me.
Right.
So today I went and did a fitting and a lady spent, you know, $400 and I said to her, I'm going to throw in a free t-shirt for you. Let's try the size, you know. And so she's thinking it's from me. Yeah. So it's not from Intimo. Yeah, it's from me.
Yeah, that's awesome, Moo. Well, I know you've got to get to the door, do you?
Sorry. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. That's all right.
Thank you so much. I suppose the only other thing that we would add in is, when are the optimal times, like in the week, to post on your customer group to get the most traction?
Okay, so usually a Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday nights. I feel like early during the week or late during the week's really good. Because most people are sitting around on their phones, like scrolling through their Facebook. And I find sometimes early mornings works well as well. And school drop off. So school pickup time. So Wednesdays at 3:00, 3:30, I reckon that works really well.
Yeah.
I generally don't post on a Friday night or on a Saturday night when people are out. It's more posting when it's a quiet time that people are sitting at home.
Right. Well, thank you so much for your insight, Moo. I really appreciate it. You better get to the door.
Thank you, Courtney.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.